Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? What is good? Yo, how we doing today? Welcome in. Had some technical difficulties, but I think we're all good here now. What's good? What's good? How we feeling? How we feeling? Welcome in. Had some technical difficulties, but I think it's working now. What's good, everybody? What's good? Welcome in. Birthday stream. You already know the vibes. I was having some technical difficulties. I was trying to do vertical stream, and I don't know what happened. It didn't let me do it, so we went back to horizontal. I tried my best. I really did. But we back, we live. We about to watch a video on my favorite while I'm smoking and shit. Um, sir. Yes, sir. Let me find the video.
Your own package. I wish they would do that for dunks and your own package.
So, this website that I'm on right now lets you invest into real estate for as little as a few hundred.
All right, we go watch what Bad Plug has to say.
Cycle. Not much came out in the last week unless you're a My Team fan, but the dust has officially settled. We've entered the second calm before the storm. The next 12-13 days, we're about to get a lot of event information. As you guys know, we haven't had that yet. The city reveal, and then the game is going to be out. But before we get into the main topic of the video, I want to go over this Joe Knows tweet that was deleted recently, where he said, quick answer this. If I'm able to show y'all early gameplay, would you rather see raw unedited gameplay and cut up game clips video? Now, what do you think that means?
Dang.
Well, if you look at our roadmap for 2K26, you see we got My Career plus My NBA this week, and then community
I haven't
content.
seen him in a minute.
You guys know what that's going to be. Like I said, the second half is about
What's good, my
begin.
boy?
So what I wanted to do today
Yo,
was go over
how are
every
you, my boy?
single bit of information that has came out, not showing you all of it, but just going over
watching
what
shit
I
about
think is the
2K26.
most important stuff that's came out throughout the last month or so. And then I might make
Appreciate
one
it.
more after we get all this news before 2K26 comes out. So you can watch this video and then the next one, and that's going to show you all the main information. So we're going to have a refresher here, but also
How are you,
there is
man?
a lot of people that can't watch every single video. So this is going to be all what I believe is the most important information summed up into one video. If you guys want another one like this after the second half ends very soon, get this video to 3,000 likes and let's get into it, okay? So there will be no RNG in the shooting of 2K26. We are starting from the very beginning pretty much into very recent news. Now, if you guys don't know what RNG is, man,
I
even if you
work
do,
today.
it
I'm about to start
cannot
working my
be
second
in
job tomorrow,
2K.
so
It
I'm
was
about
a
to be
major
grinding.
topic this year. Random number generator is what it means, and it was the highest it has ever been in 2K history this year on 2K25, as well as the slingshot effect,
What's good, everyone?
skill-based
What's good?
matchmaking, engagement
Oh
optimized
shit, are you
matchmaking.
okay?
I mean, we could go on and on, but essentially, if you time your shot correctly, you are now rolling a dice. If you time it perfectly, and it has to land on the number 2 or 3. If it lands on 4 or 5, well, you just don't make the shot, even if you perfectly timed it. In 2K26, there will be, for the first time ever, from Mike Wang's words, a fully pure green window. So in the past, you have a window to time your shot on 2K. Let's say it's 50 milliseconds. A jump shot is about 500 to 600 milliseconds. When you hold down the button to when you actually can just fully, you can hold it down all the way and the ball still leaves your hand no matter what, right? It's about 500, 600 milliseconds for most shots. Well, in the beginning of your 50 millisecond green window and the end on the edges, there was usually RNG. So it's like you timed your shot right, but you didn't really time it right. So there would be RNG on the edges of the window in most games where you could time it in that spot.
Damn, bro,
and
I
you're
hope
not
you're
going
good,
to
man. Sorry to hear
100%
that,
make
yo.
your shot. Some games like 2K19 and I think 2K24 at the beginning of the year had no RNG, where if you timed it in the window, it always goes in. 2K26, the entire window will be where if you time it there, it will go in, okay? If you time it, of course, we don't know about how contests change that, but for a wide open shot, if you time your shot correctly, it will go in. That's how the game in the game, and it should never, ever be an algorithm that decides that, okay? That is a huge topic, so I wanted to go over it for a little bit. Now, we have slow motion Euro steps, where you can hold the left trigger and decelerate. You guys know a lot of NBA players are decelerating these days, okay? So it's going to be in 2K26. We'll see how it works out. Then you also have wrap passes, where you can throw the ball around defenders this year, apparently, okay? We'll see when the game actually comes out. I think pretty much anyone can agree that the passing system has needed a massive revamp in 2K for a very long time. You guys know I average a lot of assists when I play. Like this year, I average like 10 assists a game in rec, like 35 and 10 or something like that. I know how to pass, okay? But there's a lot of scenarios
Wrong
where
button.
in real life versus on the game, you're passing the ball and your guy just like throws it right at the defender. He doesn't make
Why
any
is this
sort of
shit
effort
so
to throw
loud?
it around, throw it above. and
Everything's
yes,
fucking
there's-
with me
there's,
today. Everything's
controls to
fucking
throw
with
it
me.
above and stuff, but hopefully
I had
it's
everything
gonna
set
be
up
better this
perfect,
year
and
with these new wrap passes and
everything
stuff,
just got
okay? So,
shitted on.
are there instant greens? Okay, so this year there is going to be instant greens, but it's based off your quality of the shot and your ratings. It's very confusing, but yeah, it's I don't know. I think that 2K is doing that this year so that next year they can actually bring back
That shit
full
working again.
instant greens and people are gonna be like, oh my gosh. But yes, for the most part, I think if you're wide open and you time your shot correctly, you will get an instant green. And the reason why I'm bringing that up, you might not care about some of this news, guys, but I'm trying to, for the majority of people, I think that a lot of people do care about the instant greens, and I don't really know why. It's not a massive
You be
deal to
playing
me,
video games,
but
or
there
you
is
kind of
definitely
took a
people that
break?
really care about that, so that's why I'm going to have it in there. Anyway, is there still a high risk reward setting? No, shots and layup timing risk reward settings have been removed. Everyone is playing on the same playing field in 2K26. Again, very important. There is going to be custom layup packages in 2K26, kind of like the dunk style creator, but a little bit deeper to where you can actually take each animation out of a package and put it into your own package. I wish they would do that for dunks and dribble moves. I'm guessing that's what 2K is going to do in the future. Of course, they're not going to do it all at once. I guarantee you it's going to be like that in 2K27, 2K28. They're going to go one edition at a time. But still, this is a good jump forward where you can actually customize the complete package, each and every animation inside of one player's animation. Like, let's say Devin Booker layup style, you can just take the floater out, and then you can have LeBron James layup, like actual driving layup. Or you can have James Harden's Euro step, you know, into the paint. Like, you can just change each and every one and put it into one package, which is pretty cool. It's a great idea for sure. Anyway,
why are you not investing in tax liens? No, seriously, why are you not investing into one of the most incredible real estate strategies that's the most passive and creates the highest rate of return? Now, I bet you're thinking, Brian, I don't even know what that is. And even if I did, I don't know how to do it. I want to show you why I got involved in tax lien certificates, and we're coming to your area to teach a free class, so we won't get into all the specifics, but I want to show you 5 things I want to go over just quickly with you. The first thing about tax liens is it doesn't take a lot of money. We've had students start out with just a couple $100s, and we've had students create their portfolios or scale their portfolios into 7 and 8 digits over the course of a couple years. The second one is, how do I find these tax lien certificates? Now, here's the great part. Most counties across the United States sell tax lien certificates right on their website. We'll show you how to find them at our free training. You can do it right from your own house. The third one is, this is the safest place I have found to get double-digit rates of return. See, most investors, think about yourself right now, think about what you're investing in, are happy to get 5 to 6% on their returns. It's what most of our country is doing. The reason that this strategy is so powerful is because the government mandates these returns.
I have to get
On
off
average, you get
stream, yo.
15,
Something's up with
16%,
my
but
shit.
there's some states where you can get a 25 to 30% mandated return, mandated by the government. It's not me, it's not the company, it's the government mandating a double-digit rate of return. Fourth, there's really only 2 outcomes when you invest in tax lien certificates. You get a double-digit rate of return mandated by the government, or you have the right to acquire that property for a fraction of the value. Now, I've been investing almost 20 years now, and I have not found an investment where the worst-case scenario ends up being more profitable than the best-case scenario.
What's good?
Just think about that for a second. It's why I think it's the safest and the least amount of risk of any investment I've ever seen. Now, the fifth one is that scalability. Doesn't matter where you start.
Yo,
Over
appreciate
last
the
15
follow.
years,
What's
I've taught
good?
probably 40,000 investors how to buy different types of real estate. And I've never seen anything like this. You can start for a couple $100s, and then you can scale to 7 and 8 figures. Now, as a bonus, and this is probably my favorite part right here, is I get this question all the time. And I love this question. They say, Brian,
we have the no dip catch and shoots where you're going to be holding LT or L2 to be able to go straight into a catch and shoot shot on 2K26. This is going to be an interesting, really interesting part of the gameplay, in my opinion, that people aren't really talking about that much. Like, it's